Mic on. Mic off. 2. Mic on.
You again. What do you want?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye.
You again. What?
Goodbye.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
This is no place for you, sir. Burn it, boys! Fuck his fast! You'll pay for this, you ugly fucker!
It's locked.
them fancy clothes? This one's a toff.
Mic off.
It's on to us! Pay for this! Crush the leech, boys!
Mic on.
Fuck, it's dead! Filthy fucking beast!
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Good evening, Mr.
I ain't got no desire for chit-chat, sir. Everything.
That boy had a name.
And now you talk just like her.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
For now, everything's...
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Miss...
Pleasure,
You
sir.
again.
Been a while since we've seen
Goodbye.
any faces round here. The sewer dog's fault, they say, to bend the game.
I hope I live long.
Evening, miss. I'm much more...
Welcome back.
Do you require medical assistance?
Don't feel so good if you have to know.
See you later. Goodbye, Miss... Good evening.
Hello again.
Can I see...
As long as you have... Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new
You again. What do you want?
Goodbye.
Perhaps we should listen to what the idiot had to say first.
This is no place for you, sir. Hey! Don't come no closer!
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty would smell better.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
So lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us. With
Perhaps I
less
should have considered
resignation
the offer from
and
that
more
cabinet.
determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted.
Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, Doctor. And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help? Do you need my med? I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that. I will see you later. Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Reads me like a book.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange
Mic
to
off.
be buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help. I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help. Never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time. Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managed.
Mic on.
In a train terminal, not a morgue.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again. Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Mic off. Mic on.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
now, everything seems under control.
Another disgusting ghoul did it. Look at it! Vicious bugger! Here's all you deserve! Cross the leech, boys! All of you bloody leeches need killing! Cross the leech, die leech! Die, Bernie! I'll send you back. Burn it, boy! All of you bloody leeches need killing. Crush the leech, boys! All of you bloody leeches need killing. Want some of this? Get back in the grave! All of you bloody leeches need killing. Crush the leech, boys! I hear leeches. Die, Bernie! All of you bloody leeches need killing. Burn it, boys! I'll send you to hell. Crush the leech, boys! Kill it all you deserve. You're mine, Herman! Burn it, boys! All of you bloody leeches need killing. Want some of this? I'll send you back in the fucking grave! Crush the leech, boys! Die,
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
A leech!
Best stay back, sir. Wouldn't come any closer.
Want some of this? Bloody leech! Snuff it, leech!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union...
Mic off.
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Mic on.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself
Mic off.
for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Mic on.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
It's hard enough to come to the docks by myself.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty
Charging
of reasons
battery.
to hide.
Charge complete.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Goodbye, Miss...
I hope Giselle will pull through. I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
not a place for you, sir. Are you deaf?
The wet boots shouldn't be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
I shall fear no evil. Just Spanish. Over there!
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned.
We cannot be defeated.
I should investigate further.
Die, beast! Die, vermin! Stupid! Oh, Christ! He's dead! Die, vermin! He's too far!
Powers is to flush every hole.
It ain't humans! Kill it! Stay back, beast! No rest for the wicked!
Just vanished! Stay back, beast! Have no fear, brothers! Over there! One of them burn!
Each man is duty. Powers is to flush every hole without
The power of the Lord commands you! Lord Roast it alive! Have faith, brothers!
Get a taste of this! That leech is full! I'll take a head! I hate leeches. I'll kill you! Filthy!
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. That gate should shut properly now. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! My neck shall snap like a hare's. Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! Power you cannot comprehend! hand the crushes off! Neck shall snap with the hair's brittle bones, newborn! You found your death in me! I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pit. I shall crush you. Return to your apothecary and needles. Down, stay down. Your blood is now mine. Foolish Ekon!
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
He was turned and is now a skull. I'm not sure he can be trusted anymore.
And why is that? Because he's a skull, he shouldn't be trusted. Who are you to judge?
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. Your smell is enticing. So sweet of blood.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old...
The vampire hunters will never find us here. We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Mic off. Mic on.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So
Mic
saith
off.
the Lord.
Mic on.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. I know this brooch.
Mic off.
This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Mic on.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks.
Goodbye.
There's safer places to be than here.
It's locked.
Not a safe place right now, sir. Where is it?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Roast it alive. Worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game. It's a leech! Kill it!
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden watch in her pockets. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. they've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence. Hello again, Charlotte.
Hello again, Dr.
Goodbye.
You know you can trust me.
In the name of Christ! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee. What happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary. It has been you all along.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No!
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 This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I have in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth! Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head!
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good! You left me to rot in this grave! What have you done, assassin? Kinslayer! Come to me, Jonathan. You've killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster. Abomination! You've killed me, brother! Kiss me again, sweet brother. You spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Come to me, Jonathan. Give me your blood, priest. Assassin! Final thoughts are just to die for.
Rest in peace, monster.
What have you done? Kiss me again, sweet brother. Rest in peace, monster. What have you done?
Help me!
You left me to rot in this grave! Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Kins, what have you done? Assassin! Kiss me again, sweet brother. You've killed me, brother. Rest in peace, monster. Abomination. Kins! Come to me, Jonathan. You left me to rot in this grave. You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary.
God help!
You've killed me, brother! Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Rest in peace, monster. You left me to rot in... Kiss me again, sweet brother. Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan. Kinslayer! You've killed me, brother! What have you done? Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan. Kinslayer! Rest in peace, monster. You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. What have you done? Kiss me again, sweet brother. Come to me, Jonathan. What have you done? Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother. expect the same mercy from me! What have you done? Come to me, Jonathan.
Someone help me!
You've killed me, brother! Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Come to me, Jonathan. What have you Assassin! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. brother! Abomination! Rest in peace, monster. Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Assassin! Kiss me again, sweet brother. You left me to... What have you done? Kinslayer! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Come to me, Jonathan. You killed me, brother! What have you done? Abomination! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Rest in peace, monster. Come to me, Jonathan. Northampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! What have you done? again, brother. Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening, Doc.
Soldier.
Not really.
As long as you
Don't think you can do much.
Goodbye for now.
Damn. It's here again.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening,
Do you need...
I'm afraid I've
Not under...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
Goodbye.
Cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Do you need
the prox...
Don't...
And that...
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers. As I told you, I like to help people, and everybody needs help from time to time.
Do you need
I'm feeling...
Please show me what...
Of course.
Down, my boy.
I'm quite busy right now.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of
Then you are lucky that...
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still...
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I...
Our job...
That's easy for...
Goodbye, Milton.
Good evening.
I'd like...
Wise choice. Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Must prove what we...
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you require...
I will be...
Nurse, you won't be able to help.
I'll try, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, nurse.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying...
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Hospital seems to be falling apart.
You always knew the words to calm.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require...
Do you know...
I will see you later.
Mic off.
Goodbye, Mrs. Go.
Mic on.